For beneficiaries to remain relevant, proper allocations of fund and physical controls cannot be overemphasized.
For the sake of our association with the Nigerian Export Promotion Council, so we are part of the beneficiary of the Export Facility Expansion Program, EEFP, and in building a processing center where people, small businesses basically, that are farmers, can actually export their output by air. We got a grant to do this kind of facility in 5 locations in Nigeria: Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Kano, and Enugu. So including warehouse and cold storage, so that people can actually farm, bring it to the airport, we store it for them, and when they're ready to export it, when they have their clients outside the country, then we facilitate and connect them to the airlines.
I channeled the EEFP grant into expanding our skincare laboratories business. So BM Pro Makeup, predominantly, we started out as a manufacturer of color cosmetics, powders, eyeshadows, and all of that. And as the need for skincare products arose, we've had clients ask about skincare. So we decided to go into creating natural-based skincare solutions for the Nigerian market, sourcing raw materials locally, and we started to create lotions and serums and oils to address many of our peculiar skincare problems.
Okay, first of all, it's really done a lot. You know, when we signed the agreement with the EEFP, the first thing they wanted us to do was, again, because of this training, to make the training easier. So what we used to do was we used to charge people as much as 50,000. We used to rent halls, you know, we used to go from place to place, and there's a limit to what you can do. So what the EEFP people told us was, look, we understand the value of the training, but we have to reach, you know, 10,000, 20,000 people on a yearly basis, businesses that want to export. So they funded us to create a training platform so that the whole training will go online. Now, apart from going online, they also wanted us to create the first Amazon export warehouse so that people who want to ship to Amazon can bring their products to that warehouse. We have staffs, you know, they helped with funding for the equipment, the space, and all that. So it was amazing.
The EEFP grant came at a very right time in my business. In fact, it was the very first fund that my business ever received. The fund really helped in helping us complete the platform that we were building, which is the e-commerce platform for the Africana marketplace. It also helped us hire new talents for us to be able to increase capacity. One other thing that this fund helped us do was for us to increase sales, because we're also able to increase our market budget, where we were also able to target the right primary international markets that we wanted to attract.
One of the most amazing things they did too was, you know, we had a tiny little office in VI. You know, the funding helped us to move into a bigger office, has helped us to hire about 20 new employees. So now we have people who are designing product labels for companies, who are doing the product photography for, you know, the items that are going on Amazon. We have people who are, finding buyers. So all they do is they just sit down and they are looking for buyers all over the US. You know, so that is part of the things the funding has done. And what it's going to do is that it's going to be able to translate not just for us, but it will trickle down to thousands of businesses who can now put their products on Amazon.
I was thinking of moving from trading of ginger to the processing of ginger, but then there was no machine to do all that. That was the very point where NEPC came to our rescue. Okay, so when this fund came, we were able to buy this machine and we transitioned into finished products. So now we produce ginger powder and send it abroad instead of just sending raw agro product abroad.
The EEFP, they work with you. They want to see you succeed, which they have done for me, and I am so thankful for the input that they've given into my business.
Well, seeing is believing if you look around and you come to our premises, I think you'll be convinced that we have scaled up.
So, but Africana is not just the one that feels the impact. It's over, 5,000, business owners under us that also will feel the support now and in the near future.
The gap that has existed in the industry since I started off designing has been very challenging. There are no appropriate hands, even in the back end and in the front end. So I have decided to use the funds to train the kind of hands that I want to enable my products compete internationally.